Hello, audience. Welcome to tedyCINÜMAsaloon presents Aryan Talks. I'm your Aryan, the world's best audience. Today, we are launching a new segment and it's called Cinema Chewing. Title sounds interesting, right? The concept is even interesting. You have seen an interview with probably bunch of questions, back and forth and all. But this one has one question, one answer, and one hell of an experience. And we have a very interesting guest with us, someone with a golden heart, someone who was there with us in our beginning days, someone who's responsible for smashing big hits in Tulu industry, his native industry. He went back to his roots. And that someone is also responsible for many path-breaking films in Kannada industry. That someone is none other than Suhan Prasad. So welcome, Suhan. Welcome to our show.
Thanks for having me here, Rajan. Thank you so much.
So let me ask you this one-line question to you. So,
Sure.
yeah, you have been a director in Tulu cinema. You have delivered a thunderous hit with Rang, and then Raj Lights and Sounds. That also you have been a creative producer, and then you have shifted to Kannada industry, and you have associated with these films, Garudu Gamana Vrishabhavahana and Ondu Mutte Kada. From a director to a creative producer, you have transitioned. We would like to know what is the difference do you see as a person? I mean, what changed inside you when you transformed from there to here, and what is the future for you? Because we have even discussed this back then that I found very beautiful nuances in your films. I mean, however it might be that they're absolutely commercial in nature, but they were beautiful in their own way. So, what is way forward? And definitely, currently you are working on Rupantara, which is close to release. Uh, how has this transition helped in? What is your Rupantara in Rupantara? Yes.
So, so basically, yes, when you talk about Rupantara, we all know it's transformation, metamorphosis, and
Correct.
things like that. And my journey also hasn't been short of anything like that because it is a metamorphosis.
Right.
Because when you start your career, it is all about a single goal, and you have something in mind, like you have to direct films, say stories, and all that. And for me, in the beginning, it was only direction. I could see only direction as my
Mhm.
goal.
Hmm.
But yeah, that's how I started. I completed my film school in Ramoji Film City. Then after I was out, I assisted for a Kannada film called Challapilli. So that was a big exposure for me.
Hmm.
From theoretical to practical
Practical.
knowledge
Yes. Yes.
out there in the real
Yes.
industry, because whatever you learn in the film school probably teaches you theory, but
Mhm.
when you apply it, you have to know when to apply it, what to apply, and what not to also at times.
Right. Right.
So when you get to the industry, you get pushed into the real world, and somewhere you get that, is this what I've learned, is it the way I'm going to apply it, and all sort of questions come to you. And at that point, like, it's a transformation phase. From that point, you have to
Right.
take a decision. Yeah.
Right.
So you have to take a decision. And this film, the first film which I worked as an associate director, called Challapilli,
Hmm.
helped me a lot. The film didn't do well at the box office, rather, but it was a big practical exposure for me, from the
Hmm.
process of filmmaking, from the scratch till the end, till the cube upload, till the release, everything, the promotions, everything. So this gave me immense confidence to direct my next film, because I have seen counterparts with me studying, and they had to wait for some time to be an individual director. This I was very grateful to have that opportunity very early in my filmmaking career.
Hmm.
I was 24 back then when I directed my first film, Rang.
Oh.
I was 24. That makes me really grateful for the film, But now I think that I was very young, like to direct that. You
Mhm.
needed some maturity out there, but that maturity wasn't enough back then. Now I look back at it and I just imagine things. But I'm very grateful for that opportunity, and I completed that film, and luckily it went well. And it was 100 days thing here in Tulu,
Yeah.
and and there was a new gen of filmmakers coming in Tulu also, because until then it was all the senior actors being
Mhm.
performing in the industry, and it was all a fresh wave of young talents coming throughout.
Mhm.
I made my friends act. I made all my batchmates act, because it was a kind of a college story and things like that.
Definitely, definitely.
Yeah, and that was a really a fresh wave back then, rung. So 2014 we released the film. So after that, it was like the film did become a successful one, and it should have followed with the number of films. But
Hmm.
somewhat, maybe after the first film, that maturity came into me. Probably it stuck into me,
Hmm.
saying that it's a wake up call, bro. Like, see, you have done a successful film, but I'm missing somewhere. I'm missing something else. Is
Hmm.
what was craving for me. So then I was in the process of setting up my own production house, because I I then tried to pitch scripts to producers and things like that. And it was a very hideous process to convince somebody. Yeah, you have to convince
Hmm.
everybody. It's a knowledge transfer, has to happen through all departments when you make a film. But this producer convincing took a tough toll on me, in the sense, you convince something, but they needed the design to change. So design changing is something else. Then you are not sticking the core of the to the core
Yeah.
of your
Yeah.
subject, right? And the feel of your subject. So that was it, when I decided that I have to start a production house of my own. Like, I'll borrow money from family and friends and do films which I like the most. So then started Mango Pickle Entertainment. I founded the production house, and then when I founded, I thought, I figured out very early that it's not going to happen with a single person. This is a very teamwork related thing. And then I had some beautiful co-partners joining me. Like, they were all my college friends and things. They were into art and all. So they were like, five people joined me, and we all again, reiterated the Sarango Pickle Entertainment. And then
I was told, Suhan, that
mm,
you have a very wonderful team. They're
yeah.
extraordinarily committed, it seems.
Yeah,
So,
definitely, definitely. I'm grateful to have them. Like, we are all grateful to have each other. And in this cinematic journey, you shouldn't be lonely, man. Like, there should be a team. Like that. That's what gives you the moral support to go forward and take decisions. And sometimes you may be wrong. And when you discuss it with the group, with the people who are on the same page, who are doing something for the benefit of the production house, that team, that really helps. I would say any young aspiring filmmakers, don't go there out alone. You may have that strength, that family and that friends which support you on the cause. Yeah. So then happened Ondu Mottaya Kate. So I've said this story a lot of times, like Ondu Mottaya Kate's inception and all those things with Raj Bishetty. And Raj wanted to do it as a short film initially. And yeah. And then I said, why are you wasting such a beautiful idea? We can make a film out of it. So that's when
shooting
I,
happened in 16, 17 days, I believe.
yeah, 67. I was preparing for my script back then, and Raj came out with this wonderful script. And that's how I became a producer, like an accidental producer, man. So after that, I haven't got an opportunity to, direct at all, because when I take up a project, I'm a very bad multitasker, basically. Maybe that is maybe that is the reason, because when I take up a project as a producer also, it is not just like investing money or getting an investor to invest money on it. I be with the product from the scratch till the end of it. It's like, when the director envisions it, I see to it that uh, with my team, that this director, what he's like, his vision is, we have to provide complete justice to it.
Hmm.
That is the first thing we want to do. That is the most and primary thing we want to do when we take up any script. So that understanding came into me and my team at a very early stage from Ondu Motteyakate, and that carried on very smoothly. And I've been working on my scripts, but the job is I can't wear two caps at the same time. That is a big problem for me. So, so Ondu Motteyakate happened. Then I creatively associated with Raj for GGVB, and now we are going through this transformation stage of Rupanthara.
Rupantar.
So yeah. So this is a very this movie is very close to our heart because it has transformed us in many ways, like a lot of different ways. The things we haven't tried, the things we have never learned, we had to unlearn things what we had already learned. And there has been many processes such as like the for example, see, we are from Mangalore, like we
Yeah,
are not the hub here in Karnataka is Bangalore, where
Bangalore.
the film hub is. So we all belong to Mangalore, and Vondu Motteyakate happened there, and that is our comfort zone, okay, always. So you are always used to use that comfort zone. GGVV also happened in and
Happened in
around
Bangalore.
Mangalore,
Yes.
in and around Mangalore. So there was a question in my mind and all the team members mind and all the people outside also. These people make films only in Mangalore. They can they can say stories. Yeah, we agree, we are very good at that, and we have seen these people very closely, like the Mangaloreans, we have seen it very closely. But there, Karnataka is such a beautiful place. You can get beautiful stories from all the parts of Karnataka, maybe. So that wasn't happening, and this was always in my mind that we have to step out of this comfort zone. We were like a frog in the well, man, only doing
Ah,
like Mangalore kind of based movies. So this decision, when this script came up to us, it is written and directed by Mithilesh Edavalat. He's a debutant director. So in this phase, I had heard a lot of scripts. Like I was not hearing scripts after Ondu Motteyakate. It was just the synopsis I was reading. People sent me synopsis, and 4 page, if he could, get us
tolerate.
hooked on to, I would listen the narration.
Right.
So this guy was such a, I shouldn't use this word, pain in the ass, probably. This Mithilesh was such a pain in the ass. Like he constantly kept nagging at me. See, I want to narrate you. I want to narrate you. Please give me one chance. No. So I said, okay, fine. So he met through a friend or something. So I said, okay, fine. Then in a CCD, he narrated me the entire script, and this guy was completely into it when he narrated. All the waiters around, all the co-customers were watching at him and enacting the scenes and all. And I looked at this guy, and it was such a beautiful experience. I thought this film has to be made because, and it was challenging our comfort zone to come out of Mangalore and say a story which is based in Bangalore and Bijapur, like a different part of Karnataka. And we always worked with actors in Mangalore, okay, and we never worked with actors outside Mangalore or Bangalore. So then all the actors in this film are from Bangalore, and we worked with them. We broke that comfort zone. We came here, we shot the film, and some things have been really tricky in this. Now Kalki is out. You can see the
Right.
futuristic world and
Yes.
all those things what they have done in such a huge budget, and we are really mesmerized by by its product, and what the love it is receiving. So we also have a futuristic setup in Rupantara.
Oh
Yeah,
my
yeah.
God.
And we are not doing a 1,000 crore movie or a 600 crore
Right.
movie.
Yeah.
I really wish you had done this interview after the film releases, because like lot of spoilers are here that I would really, and the film wouldn't get that kind of attention. But really, man, this has been a transformational
No, it's
journey for
okay.
all.
We want you to tease us.
From being a film student, like you are always a film student, but from being a film student to director and then a creative director, producer, everything, this has been through like a lot of like a lot of change, man. That
Yeah.
metamorphosis has happened, like, and this metamorphosis has a lot of pain in it, uh, and that pain is beautiful, actually. This pain is very beautiful, like the
Beautiful.
journey
What a
you
statement.
yeah, I wouldn't say like it is. a pain we endure to make things like for luxury of our kind of people. Like it's not luxury. It is like we want to do it, and that pain is beautiful, man.
Yeah.
Like we like to do it, and
Right.
as an artist, we endure that pain very much, and we love it. Yeah.
Superb, superb,
Yeah.
Suhan, superb. Oh man, I am very much excited for Rupantara now that you have teased us.
Yeah.
And I have to tell people, whoever, any cinephile who's watching this film has a very good script in hand, catch him. Hello?
I'm taking a break from production. I'm taking a break from production.
Yeah.
It's time I take a break because the director cap is just hanging out there, being dusted all along. So I have to put it on. There are scripts I have to direct
Sure, sir.
also.
We'd
So
love to. We'd
yeah.
love to see you
Yeah.
direct, man.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
Thank you for joining us, Suhan, first of all. And also, guys, please do like, share, and subscribe to our channel. This is Aryan signing off.
ಕಿತ್ತಾಳೆ ತೋಟದ ಕೆಲಸ